Hey guys, what's going on? So in today's video, I'm very excited because in the video today, I'm going to be unboxing and talking about my second pair of Thursday boots. If you're interested in my other review of Thursdays, I actually reviewed the Thursday Explorer boot. It's basically their version of the combat boot in black matte leather. I'm super blown away by that pair, and I'll leave the link to that in the description below. But anyways, here we go, my second pair of Thursdays. Let's open her up. Look at these. So this is called the Thursday Rogue boot. This is essentially Thursday's version of the Jodhpur boot. This is my first ever Jodhpur boot. I've always been kind of intimidated by this model, but I'm super excited to be trying these out today. This is in a leather called taupe. I actually wanted originally the Thursday boot in cognac suede, which is like a nice rich golden brown suede color, but this taupe also caught my eye, and I'm sure they will grow on me as time goes on. I love the color taupe. It's like a really nice muted out a sand color. Very attractive though. It's got light notes of olive in there. Overall, just a stunning color. These are gonna really pop with everything, especially suit pants. I really look forward to wearing some nice slacks with these. I think these will really complete the look. In particular, it's got a really sleek silhouette, really beautiful dressy look about them. This is basically Thursday's version of a Jodhpur boot, the Rogue model. And so let me read a little bit about Jodhpur boots so I can educate myself and you guys in the process. The Jodhpur boot is an ankle boot or Chelsea boot designed as a riding boot with a rounded toe and a low heel. They originally fastened with a strap and buckle, but today the term also includes designs with straps that do not wrap entirely around the ankle and the elastic-sided design without a strap, also known as a Chelsea boot. A closely related riding boot design is called a paddock boot, particularly if modified to have a lace up front. It is named after Jodhpur, the second largest city in the Indian state of Rajasthan. Jodhpur boots originated in India in the 1920s. They were first worn by local polo riders. The wearing of Jodhpurs soon became a trend in the Western world, and Saks Fifth Avenue began selling them as early as 1927. A Vogue article that year titled "A Habit for Informal Cross-Saddle Dressing" wrote that Jodhpur boots were correct in every detail for summer shows, and meant to be complemented with a swagger stick and cannery string gloves. The vamp is sewn on top of the quarters. A monk strap boot also fastens with a buckle, but the quarters are sewn on top of the vamp. The strap is typically in two parts, each attached to the vamp. The buckle end is attached to the inboard side and extends halfway around the ankle, counterclockwise on the right boot. The free end is attached to the outboard side and extends entirely around the ankle, clockwise on the right boot. There is typically a loop sewn to the back of the boot that both strap ends can be passed through. So yeah, a lot of companies sell really nice looking Jodhpur boots. In today's video, we're going to be focused on the Thursday boot version of those. This boot in particular, this is made in taupe suede. It's got a suede strap with functional square buckle. It's Goodyear welt construction for longevity, fully lined supple glove leather interior, pour-on antimicrobial shock absorbing insoles. It's got cork bed midsoles that form to your feet, leather outsoles with TPU studs for traction, handcrafted with integrity. The Rogue boot seamlessly blends form and function with accented leather paneling, ultra comfy insoles, and Goodyear welted outsoles. Inspired by riding boots, the Jodhpur design has been reinterpreted as a sleek, stylish option for those seeking something similar to the Chelsea boot. Wear the Rogue around town both day and night. Thursday sells a ton of boots right now. An outstanding value for the dollar. Your dollar stretches very far with Thursday boots. These are currently on retail for $199 on their website. Just incredible. So these are size 8.5. They're a perfect fit for my foot as the combat boot. Their Explorer boot is a perfect fit on my foot. I'm a 9 Brannick. I went 8.5. Definitely recommend the half down. Their lasts are a little bit more narrow. They are a little bit more sleek. So guys with extra wide feet might have a hard time fitting them, but I find that the 8.5s are extremely comfortable. What I really love on this in particular is the outsole. So this is a leather and TPU studded outsole featuring anti-slip and high abrasion resistance TPU lugs. So TPU stands for thermoplastic urethane. It's an all-rounder suiting most work environments. The main difference from the nitrile outsole is that the TPU outsole is more lightweight and is heat resistant to 266 degrees Fahrenheit. TPU soles have premium slip resistance for surfaces that are slippery and uneven. This thermoplastic urethane outsole is just incredible. First off, look at it. It's just beautiful. I love the contrasting studs. The studs are in black, whereas the rest of the sole is in brown. It's got a Thursday stamp on there. Very attractive, very tasteful. By my eye, I believe this is a Cuban heel. Beautiful. I love that slant there. I was always sort of intimidated by this, but I am a fan of monk strap shoes. I have quite a few pairs of monk strap dress shoes, and this is basically a monk strap boot, if you want to think of it like that. Yeah, this taupe suede is just beautiful. I love the way that the strap wraps around. So this strap is super duper high quality. It's 2 layers of leather and it's stitched throughout. It won't stretch out, it'll always keep its form. And so basically what it does is this strap starts here, it goes through this loop here on the back heel stay, and then it wraps around, and then it goes through this leather loop on the front of the boot, and then you strap it down. I think with this type of boot, your strap will basically replace the laces. And so in order to facilitate getting in and out of the boot, you're gonna wanna undo that strap every time. So it's not gonna be like a Chelsea where you just slip it on and off. You're gonna wanna undo that strap because as you see, as you open it here, this front flap, you need to open that up to create some space to get your foot in there. Yeah, once your foot's in, then you just close it up to your ankle measurements. What else is really cool is it's got a pull tab on the inside of the boot. That's really clever. So that pull tab will be hidden. And so wearing these boots all day, I actually noticed something interesting. I don't know if it's an optical illusion or not, but please, I'll ask you guys, the audience, if you think there might be a slight or a partial toe track in these boots. What a toe track is when closing the upper of the vamp goes through a crimping process. It makes the lasting process much easier because it creates a curved folding line on the vamp. The toe track on vintage engineer boots were unintentional, but it has now become a coveted feature in a lot of engineer type boots and possibly on these Jodhpurs as well. So let me know what you guys think. Is there a toe track or am I losing my mind? So let's get a sizing comparison here. So these are my Chisos Cowboy boots, number 6 model in rough out, size 9. The Chisos are true to size, and as you can see, the Thursdays are basically the exact same length. Yeah, identical length there. And in fact, the toes, the Chisos might be just a little bit more narrowed out towards the toe there. I think the Chisos are going to be a little bit more generous in the ball area. So the Chisos are, yeah, they're a little bit more narrowed out towards the toe, wider in the ball area here, but then the Chisos are definitely more narrow in the waist compared to the Thursdays. So these are my J. Crew Chelsea boots. The J. Crews appear longer, but what's going on here is, again, this Thursday is going to have arch support, so you can see this curvature here. That's going to appear to shorten the length of the boot some, but as you can see, the J. Crew ones, they are the same length. They just don't look that way because the J. Crew soles, as most boots, are built on more of a flat sole. So that's what you're seeing there. Much less curvature to the sole there. How about a Parkhurst size comparison? So these are 8.5 Parkhurst, 8.5 Thursday. Again, the Parkhurst do appear to be just a little bit longer, but again, it's because the Parkhursts are built on more of a flat sole, whereas this sole has a lot of arch support. Like I said in my last video on Thursdays, I'm very blown away by Thursday boots. They do such a bang up job. You are getting such a phenomenal boot for the price here. This suede upper feels very similar to Charles F. Stead suede. I don't think that this comes from Charles F. Stead. I believe this is sourced in Mexico. Their boots are made in Mexico as well, which explains why you're getting such an affordable option here. But I'm really impressed with what Thursday is able to accomplish with their boots at this price point. It's just insane. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. What do you think about these Thursday Rogue boots? I'm blown away. I will definitely be keeping my eye out if my size becomes available in their cognac suede. That's such a beautiful boot. You can follow me on Instagram and track how these patina over time. My username is AeroSurferLV. I also have a shop, dalesleatherworks.com, where I make and sell leather cuffs, leather insoles, kill tees, and I also do custom bags. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see y'all in my next video.